Oh, and
what's up, everybody?
We know you from...
My name's Joby.
I know all of you except
I'm the GM of the Familiars. Welcome back! We're super psyched to have you here. We're super psyched to be here on Baileywiki's channel. If you don't want your maps to look like ass, get Baileywikis assets. Nice. It's pretty good. Out of that just now. Seriously, it's awesome. We're super psyched to be here. And I'm here with all of my friends who I'm going to introduce you right now, and you're going to tell us your name and who your character is. And we're going to introduce America and the world to all of y'all. Zach.
Hey.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Joby?
You know,
you want
go ahead.
You want details?
Yeah, details? I want details. I want,
I'm a Leo. I'm playing Ralton. He's a swashbuckling goblin.
Is he also a Leo, do you think? Or different sign?
I think he doesn't.
Gemini.
I think he obeys the tides, not the stars.
Oh, yes, bro. Yes. All right, Ben, you're up, dude. Tell us who you are. What you're doing here.
All right, I too am a Leo. I'm playing Chuck Larson, a human battle oracle.
All right.
Looking forward to this session.
Yeah.
On the road to level 3.
Really wants to level up this session. Austin, your turn.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for that intro. I'm Austin. I play Fluke. He's a cleric in the party. He's also a clown in the circus. I am a Pisces.
I knew it.
And yeah, you're never wrong. You're never wrong.
I'm definitely the dude who, like, after they announce their sign, I'm like, I knew it.
Did I cover everything?
Yeah.
I'm just stoked to play another great episode of Pathfinder here with my friends.
Annalise, your turn.
Hi, y'all. I'm Annalise. I'm playing Ambrose. I am a human rogue, and I'm so confused because I lost my character build about 30 minutes before we started playing. So please don't come for me with rules, internet. I rebuilt him.
You rebuilt
and it's still happening.
I'm a little disappointed that no one has anyone ever come for us?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Come for me. Come for me. I'm going to play fast and loose with these rules. So
Someone came for us. There's no opposing roles. Yeah, we got in one of our YouTubes.
They came at us?
A civilian. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that guy didn't know. That guy doesn't know anything.
Yeah, what the hell does he know?
Wait, no, we're trying to get more. Guys, don't get defensive.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I like pleasure spiked with pain. Music is my aeroplane.
No opposing roles. That's how I understood it. Alex, who are you?
Why, my name is Alex, and I'm not gonna poise any roles. I'm a cat folk mystic seer witch. My character's name is Vega Bellaray, and I'm a Capricorn with a Leo rising and a Pisces moon.
Fantastic. Again, my name is Joby, and I'm going to be the GM. We are playing Extinction Curse, the Paizo Adventure Path for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We are in Chapter 2 of that adventure path, of Book 1. And let me give you a little bit of a recap as to where we are at. So our players are a group of circus performers that have made it to the sleepy farm town of Aberton, which you see before you. And they put on a circus performance right after they learned that their beloved ringmaster had died. They've gone on an adventure to try to figure out how exactly that happened. They learned that there was an evil druid that had infiltrated their camp, that it turned out killed their ringmaster for unknown reasons. And now the mayor of the town of Aberton has come to seek them out to see if they can help with some of the larger issues here. Is there a question?
I just want everybody to remember how much I made the mayor agree to pay us for help.
How much was it? Was
I
it?
believe it was 500
I believe
gold.
it was 500 gold for our services.
Oh, right. Just in case we're wondering what the alignment of our circus troupe is, the poor down and out town that for some also mysterious reason is having deep and lasting issues with their harvests.
And they're firing school teachers.
Yeah, they're gonna get bled out.
I mean, the coffers are empty.
by this troupe. Hey, it's a dog eat dog world, all right? And
Those ruins aren't going to buy themselves.
Exactly. So 500 gold pieces, they're going to scrape it together somehow and give it to the group to solve these issues. Now, weren't you also asking for a union? Ralton's a man of many colors.
I'm trying to recirculate the wealth.
Hey, he's a communist.
Back
Hey, he's a
to you.
commie.
So you guys came back to town, and finally you had this surprise visit from your rival, former employer, actually, Circus, the Menagerie, the Celestial Menagerie, Mistress Dusklight's Celestial Menagerie. And you had a duel of sorts, which I believe we lovingly referred to as a circ-off.
Mm-hmm.
Very hot.
For the kids, the children, and at the end, at the very end, Ralton pulled it out and went up against our newest player that we met, Ambrose, played by Annalise, and the town is on y'all's side. And so we'll pick up right from there. So basically, we're in the midst of just cheers and the town just really just coming out and just being super pumped about all this.
I literally cut off Ambrose's pants, so I just want that was
Ambrose
really the
is not
final
wearing
moment.
any pants anymore. And the rest of the Celestial Menagerie are just kind of slinking off, and you're getting death stares from them as they just sort of make their way out of the crowd. But we're in the center of town here in Aberton, and you are basically just there's kids coming up asking for autographs. There's just, folks shaking your hands, and it just seems like you've put a smile on a lot of folks' faces. And after shaking hands and receiving high fives from the onlookers, it's now up to you to continue your investigation of the larger issues still at play in this sleepy farm town. Now, just to remind you, Mayor J. Aber let you know that there's a couple things going on here, and I've marked them on the map. You remember that old woman in the circus performance that Vega you spoke with?
Mm.
So that's Hamema, all right? And it turns out that Hamema was attacked by a boar in the middle of town. I mean, this is something that never happens, all right? A wild boar just attacking an old woman. She didn't do anything to it. And rumor has it that those boars are hanging out at Odlin's Orchard down here in the south, all right? Now, another thing is that up here, the Hofton family, they run the mill in town. Now, this is the only mill in town, so basically all the farmers go to this mill to mill their wheat. And the Hoftons are missing. Ain't nobody seen anybody in the entire family. Okay? You guys have, as part of your...
Sorry, Dan.
Go ahead, please.
How many members of the how many people is this family?
4 mother, father, son, daughter, I think.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Like the Horners.
Yeah, yes, correct. Yeah, use whatever you need to connect. Now, you guys have, as part of your circus troupe, have we talked about Cubby yet? I don't think we have.
That's where you store your stuff in preschool.
Correct. But not for you. You guys have this lovable, beloved. I'll throw him up on the screen. Dog as part of your circus troupe. Now, this dog was there was a spell performed on this dog. You have a talking dog as part of your circus troupe. This dog named Cubby.
But
yes,
bury
I
the
know.
lead.
Hey, this is when it comes up in the adventure path. And Cubby came back and said in comment to all of you that they were doing some investigation on their own, and they smelled something strange.
Sorry, can
What's
we
Yeah,
hear this from
Toby.
Izzy?
What
I'd
does
like to hear
Cubby
this from
sound
Cubby.
like?
Yeah.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you asked.
And what kind of dog?
It's a big, fluffy. I think it's like an oversized, like beagle. Like just imagine a beagle, but like golden retriever size. Okay.
Fluffy.
Oh God.
Real odd, but cute. All right.
Just an abomination.
Yeah. Just at first you thought it was a demon, but luckily it's very cute. And I'll role play that right after I give you this last clue. So this last clue is that all of these things would be a job for the sheriff, but the sheriff is missing.
Of course.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
And Cubby smelled something weird where?
At Golden Law's church. I'm going with it. At Golden Law's church. Hey there, familiars. I was doing some investigations on my own, and I smelled something off at Golden Law's church. There's something not right. Usually when I go by a church or some kind of establishment of worship, I don't care who you tend to send your prayers to, as long as it's something bigger than yourself. But usually when I walk by establishments like this, it's only smells of incense and fresh flowers, of folks trying to be better than their everyday. But not at Golden Law's church. Something smelled off. Rotten.
Sort of a
Can I just
PU
GM
in
this?
the
I'm
pew.
going to just GM as Cubby, actually. Yeah, exactly, Ralton. I love that reference. Now,
Hey, well, thanks for the tip there, Cubby. Let me see if I got a milk bone for you somewhere.
oh, that'd be delicious. All right, I'll be back at the big top if you need anything else.
Cubby is a giant blue from Blue's Clues. He's like, "Bow."
It's a clue. A clue.
And what is the Mad Mug?
The Mad Mug. So, Mayor J. Aber, when he was telling you about the sheriff, he said, now look, there's this drinking establishment out on the outskirts of town called the Mad Mug. And there's a group of ruffians that hang out there that call themselves the Muggers. Right? This is Aber speaking. I don't know why I keep telling you the names of folk and groups here in Aberton, and I guess it is kind of silly, but I just feel used to it. I'll take it under consideration. However, these mad muggers, the Muggers they call them, well, they never got along with Sheriff Jaina. And I feel like there might be something untoward going on. Now, if you approach the Mad Mug and start talking to these muggers, I would proceed with caution. They won't turn down a scrap. Their leader's called Bruana. That was not too bad. That one's okay, right?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Bruana Two Punch. That's her name. It's her God's given name. Bruana Two Punch. So I'd be careful. But that's all I got.
What are these muggers? What do they do? Like what's motivating them besides hanging out at the Mad Mug and picking on the sheriff?
Well, First of all, let me say I haven't edited the last episode yet, so I'm concerned that I'm not doing Jay Aber's voice, but I'm going with this for now. So if
It
you're
sounds familiar.
It does, good.
Yeah.
It feels familiar.
Yeah.
But I'm going to double down on it. So if you're binging our episodes, I'm sorry for the whiplash. However, these guys are just a bunch of lowlifes. They're second and third sons and daughters that don't feel like they have any sway or say in their families or their families' farms. So they choose to whittle away their precious time here on the Starstone Isles, drinking and making trouble. Travelers come in, sometimes there's pickpocketing, looting that goes on. Nothing major, but it's gotten under Sheriff Jaina's collar. She won't stand for it anymore. She's had a couple of altercations, and now she's disappeared. I'm concerned that the muggers have maybe upped their game.
All right.
Well, sounds like we got a lot to chew on. But, I don't know. My concern is his missing family. If the sheriff's not looking for him, it means no one's looking for him. We got to figure it out.
Is Ambrose still here?
Ambrose is gone. No.
Ambrose slinked away with... Okay, so it's just us.
Well, my only...
He didn't
I like where your
slink, he
head's at.
strode. He strode away, just to clarify.
Everyone else slunk. Ambrose strode.
Well, I would just be... Do we need to be concerned about these boars running around? I wonder if that's something that might be a little more immediate. Do we want to make sure we put those little piggies to bed before we start investigating there? Or do we feel like they're confined to the orchard?
Well, either one. I wouldn't want to run into them while we're out trying to solve these other problems, but...
There are
where's
children missing. Children.
Well, right, but I hate them to get them or us or anyone be eaten by if there's a bunch of boars running around, 30 to 40 wild boars. Hey, Cubby, come.
I'm back. I didn't go too
it's a
far.
good fella. Hey, listen, are these boars? Are they posing an ongoing problem, or are they just sort of, hunkered down at the orchard there?
Nobody's seen them since they attacked dear old Emma. From what I can understand from talking to other folks around town, they seem to be hanging out at Odlin's orchard. Not too many. I don't think that they've been roving around town willy-nilly.
All right.
I haven't seen them. If I would tell them what's what. I wouldn't let them attack another old woman. Not on my watch. Not on Cubby's watch.
Cubby, don't be a hero. Don't be a hero, Cubby.
You're right. Thanks,
Well,
Luke.
I think we should follow the
Rubs up
advice
against Luke's
that I got
thigh.
after one particularly terrible performance. Won't you please think of the children? And I think we should think of these children.
Yeah.
So,
Here.
to
I like to think that
Hofton's
was like a review that you got in some newspaper, like it's in print. Would you please think of the children?
As one review said of me, get out of here. So, let's go.
All right. Okay. You guys want to go investigate the mill?
Does that feel agreeable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got kids in peril.
Yeah. All right. We're going to go think of the children. You guys are making your way through Aberton. And one thing that I'll say is that as you guys are making your way, again, as you've been preparing for your show over the last week, you've been localized pretty solely around the Big Top. But as the adrenaline and the preparatory nerves have dissipated after your performance, you're walking through Aberton, and you can really start to get a sense that there's some desperation in this town. you pass some market stalls, and they're just sort of filled with, like, either I'd say half filled with like root vegetables, and there's some that just don't even have anything in them, and you can see a couple of shops just boarded up. And off in the distance, you can see some fields and maybe some trees as you're walking by, and they just get the sense that this should be a time of bounty and green leaves and green grass and fruit galore, all that jazz, and it's just not around, and people seem to be feeling it. And you make your way north towards Houghton Mill, and you have to kind of cut through these two houses, and as you do, from around the corner, you see step out the group from the menagerie.
Ah, jeez Louise. These
Jellicoe
clowns again.
Bounce Bounce the clown, Victor Volcano the fire breather, and the daring Danica with her lion, Leandris. And the daring Danica steps up. Oh, and Ambrose. The daring Danica steps up, and she says, "No one, and I mean no one, embarrasses members of the Celestial Menagerie. Especially half-baked former employees. I want you all to apologize right here and right now."
All right, we're sorry we embarrassed you. We'll let you do it yourself from now on. Now beat it. This is our turf. We're playing Aberton.
The daring Danica walks up to you and looks down to you, Fluke. She says, "Big words for a little halfling. Anybody else got anything to say?" Leandris, the lion, comes up right behind her.
So I go right behind Fluke, and I point my claws and say, "Just because you have a big cat doesn't mean I'm not also a cat." And then she starts weeping. She's terrified, right? No, she's never been so frightened. And I say, "Get out of here."
How's the lion looking? Is it like, has she been beating on it? Is it like visibly?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can see that this lion has, like,
do I remember
scars.
its name?
Leandris.
Leandris.
Yeah.
I just look at Leandris and I say, "Hey." Leandris is a male lion.
Yes.
Hold on, let
Definitely.
me check. Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
Hey,
that's
boy.
that's a male.
How you doing, Leandris? You okay? And I am going to do just a little healing on Leandris.
Wow. Okay. What are you? So you're just gonna cast heal?
I'm trying to see where it is. Yeah, I'm gonna give Leandris a heal.
Or cure wound? No, heal. Okay.
Okay. And is there a manipulate trait to that? Like, do you use your hands to do it?
It's somatic.
It's somatic. Oh, okay.
And in range of touch, I just reach out, I touch Leandris, and the scar, this like wound on his face, starts to look a little bit better.
You see Leandris kind of like just discombobulated from this experience and kind of let out this little satisfied cry, whimper almost. And The daring Danica sees what's going on and takes out her whip. And says, "You'll remember who's boss," and whoosh, whips Leandris right where that heel happened. And this look of calm that was just coming over Leandris's face is gone. And then Leandris snaps back to attention. And Danica looks directly at you, Fluke, and says, "Try that one more time." And Victor comes up behind her and says, "Yeah, Fluke, try that one more time. In fact, any of you try anything along those lines, like trying to heal an animal or be kind or nice to anything, you're going to be hearing from me."
Does Ambrose still have no pants?
I'm going to give Ambrose
I feel like
pants back.
I've fixed my pants
Okay,
at
that's
this point.
How?
Yeah, how?
Mainly
I'm-
because
I'm
I can't do the
trained
mini
in
with pants
crafting,
on.
okay?
Okay.
And I work
I
at a
accept
circus
it.
that pays me more money than all of you, so maybe I bought new pants.
I'm not moved
That's
by
Ambrose.
money.
Oh, that's not how Ambrose would say it.
So what are we doing? It looks like these
Okay,
people
I
are
think-
trying to like cut you
I
off
think-
from like where you're going, and they're not. They're now with the heal spell that Fluke has tossed out. It seems to be on a hair's breadth. So I'd say like if anybody is going to make a move, this is going to drop into initiative, unless we try to go a different tack, and you guys don't want to get into a skirmish.
I
Read. Oh.
I can't. Danica, I can't abide it. I am sorry. I can't abide it.
I can't
And
abide it.
I reach into my pouch. I pull out that smooth bit of Cranston that I had. I knock it into my halfling sling, and I fire it right in her face,
Yes.
point blank.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yes.
we are definitely going to go into initiative, and I will pop you into the map, which you will see is a little bit different than the maps that we've been playing with.
Now,
thus
I'll say this about Fluke. He has a character trait where he cannot abide bullying.
I love
That's
it.
right.
I have to do it.
Oh,
I
we're-
have to.
We're well aware. I'm right behind you there, Fluke.
I'm gonna give you a hero point for that.
Nice.
Nice.
A real, true hero point. Now,
a quick elevator pitch reminder of what those do in the familiars.
hero points, the way that they work is that you get to re-roll a 20-sided die roll before you know whether it's like successful or not. So if you roll super low, you can drop a hero point. You can also spend a hero point to take away your dying condition. You can spend all of your hero points. So if you have 1, 2, 3, whatever hero points, and you go down, you can then use that point or all of those points to go back to stabilized.
Thank you.
All right. So
All right. Yeah, right behind you, Fluke.
there you go.
It takes a real
Ooh.
Yeah.
It takes a real bugaboo to pick on one of God's beautiful creatures.
I'm gonna roll up some initiative for your compatriots here, and let's get.
So are we rolling initiative?
Let's roll initiative. Roll up some inish. All right. Let me know what you get in just 1 second. And we're gonna.
And we
go-
add our perception to this,
Correct.
as usual.
So Fluke, what did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
All right, we've got a 14 for Fluke. Ralton, what'd you roll?
17.
Nice.
Okay. Reverend Chuck Larson, what'd you roll?
21.
Nice roll. Nice. Nice.
But does
Big.
Fluke get the shot off?
Depends on what everybody else does. We're dropping into a niche.
All right.
So what do we got? Who do we got here? Vega, what'd you roll?
11.
Okay, got an 11. And Mr. Ambrose, what'd you roll?
I'm gonna be rolling deception as initiative, which I have the option to do as a rogue, and so I got an 18.
18. All right. Last but not least, we're gonna throw. Oh, right. Okay, that's how that goes. We're going to begin. So, Chuck, you see Fluke pulling out his crossbow because he cannot abide with what's
Slingshot.
happening here. You see Fluke pulling out his slingshot because you cannot abide. Because Fluke can't abide it. What are you doing? You see that Danica's seeing it, and you can see people just sort of getting into fight stance. What are you doing?
Yeah. When his slingshot was coming out, that's when Linda came out of the holster and started getting ready for a little work.
Okay. All right. Where do you want to go? You want to move somewhere?
I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast magic weapon on Linda.
Okay.
What I do? Yes. Magic weapon on Linda. So that gives +1 to attack and a second damage dice for 1 minute.
Love it.
And all right, girly, let's up and at 'em. And then I'm going to do a focus spell. Athletic rush.
All right.
No, damn it, that's not gonna work. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do. Okay, I got the juju. Here we go, Linda, and then I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay.
That's
All right.
3 actions.
Reactions.
So I'm getting prepped.
All right.
Yeah.
Up next, Ambrose. You see Linda, the weapon of Reverend Chuck Larson, go all magical and glowy, and then this magical shield envelop the man in back. What are you doing?
Okay, just find my frickin' range here with these weapons. Hold on 1 second. Is my range? Sorry, y'all. I just added this. Okay, never mind. I have a surprise attack against every creature who hasn't acted yet in this initiative.
Damn.
Round. So they're off guard towards me. So I would like to use 1 action to move right up to Ralton and draw my rapier and try to cut the weapons off of him so he doesn't have any access to them anymore.
Whoa.
Great.
Can I do that?
It's a disarm.
It's a
action.
disarm, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, I believe that is going to be, let's just see here, a strength check. Are you trained in athletics?
I am.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna check the book here to make sure we're doing it right.
Do I make a reflex save?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
So
Because if he's off guard, I don't know if that means he can.
233 here.
Rules.
Come at us.
Let's see. An athletics check. We're gonna do and then we're gonna do. Anybody else? There we go.
Off
Disarm.
And if you're off guard, you take a -2 circumstance penalty to AC.
Yeah.
That's all it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you try to knock something out of a creature's grasp, attempt an athletics check against the target's reflex DC. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Alrighty. Okay, so +5. That is a 13.
A 13. What is your reflex save modifier, Ralton?
+10.
+10. So you try to disarm him and fail. Ralton, you see it coming and parry the disarm attempt. So that's 2 actions. I believe you got 1 more action, Ambrose.
Got one more. All right. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna take my dagger. Or no, I'm gonna just without turning around. So like not turning my back to Ralton. I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm gonna try to throw my dagger and knock the pie out of Fluke's hand.
Whoa. Another disarm? All right. Go ahead and make an athletics. I'm going to give you the map on this one. All right.
Okay.
So go ahead and make an athletics check again. Fluke, what's your reflex save DC? So that's just your reflex save modifier +10.
+5.
Okay, so you got to beat a 15.
All right. You'll get your just desserts.
Jesus.
I got 23.
With the map -5?
With
minus
-5?
It's a 18?
17. Flat.
Fluke. So you didn't want to knock out his sling, huh? You wanted to knock out the pie?
Just the pie.
Just the pie.
We're just having fun here.
I'll say yes that I also had a pie in my hand.
Yes. You're bringing it up. Yeah, just for story-wise, I won't make you take an action. Fluke's used to having a pie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Always.
I just
That also
think-
means... Fluke, you see this dagger just as you're taking the last bite of your pie before you're taking out your sling. It just flies out of your hand. And I'm going to say just like is stuck on the building next to you. Okay?
Is it smearing down a little bit, like
Yeah,
on the
slowly.
building?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I imagine it to be cherry. Up next, Ralton, not disarmed. What are you doing?
I would like to. I'm gonna move 1 space up north.
Okay.
So that I'm so sorry. So that Ambrose is flanked now.
Yes, Ambrose is.
Yes.
And Ralton is going to demoralize Ambrose and say, and just like in a really just cutting way, he goes,
You're a thief, a rogue, and a vagabond. And that's my favorite thing about you. But I never thought you'd ally yourself with animal abusers. Just shame. Shame.
Great. Go ahead. And this is a demoralize action.
yeah. So I'm
right?
making I'm gonna roll. I'm sorry. Intimidation.
Intimidation.
I think. Yeah.
And you got to
So-
up against their will DC, I think, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead
21.
and roll that into 21. What is your will saving throw modifier, Ambrose?
It is +7.
17 still gets beat. You are demoralized.
Nuts.
And just Ralton, remind us what that does.
So if you're demoralized, I believe that gives you frightened 1.
Right. All right, I'll pop that on you right now.
And for anyone following along, that means that you take a status penalty equal to this value to all of your checks and DCs.
Yep.
And at the end of your next turn, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1.
Fantastic. Anything else you want to do on your turn? I think you got.
Well, yeah, I now have
One
panache
action.
too, which is awesome.
Sweet.
And I am going to. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to cut your pants off again.
Yes. Yes.
So, would that be? Would I just make an attack, like a non, like? What's the roll for that? Do I make it? I just want to use my rapier to
God.
to slice the trousers off.
I mean, I'm gonna say that you're gonna do. You can maybe demoralize them again. That's what you're gonna do. If
Okay,
you want to do that.
great.
And then they'll
Yeah.
go to frightened too because their pants will be on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm gonna give you the map on this one. So, go ahead.
Oh well, I
And-
want to make an attack without a map.
I
Because I haven't made an attack
want
yet.
the map. Okay, then make an attack. Then I'd say make an attack.
I'll make an attack. So I'm going
And
to
if it's
roll. really
awesome, I'll say that their pants fall down.
I'm gonna.
Nice
All right. So I want it to be an unarmed attack. I actually just want to slap Ambrose.
All right. Go ahead and slap Ambrose.
Slap the pants off of him.
There we go.
There you go.
If you crit, I'll say the pants fly off of Ambrose.
Like tearaway pants.
19.
Okay. Ambrose, what's your AC?
My AC is, well, I'm trying to figure it out because I have a shield bow that I think I should be able to use in a reaction.
Yeah,
I
but if you don't have it
today.
raised, then you can't.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yep.
fine.
Pathfinder's.
16, so I get
You like
the shit slapped out of me.
You get the shit slapped out of you, and you are hanging on to your pants for dear life. Go ahead.
Golly,
And,
Aunt Susan, that's smart.
go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll damage for
It's
that
one.
unarmed
It's
attack.
1 point of damage, and I don't get to add my precise strike damage because it's not a precision weapon.
Slap Ambrose. I like that. I like that Ralton has to jump up a little bit to slap Ambrose in the face. All right, fantastic round. Here comes the scary clown, Jellicoe Bounce. Jellicoe is going to look at you, Fluke, and say, "Can you juggle, little man?" And takes out a bowling pin and throws it at you.
Jesus.
And is going to make
Oh, God.
a ranged attack and is going to hit with a 20, I believe. And you are going to take, let's see here, 5 points of bludgeoning damage. There's no more pie, and a bowling pin just smacks you upside the head. Think fast there, little man. And then he says, "If you can't juggle that, maybe you can juggle this." And he takes out a dagger and he throws it at you. With the map, that is still gonna be a 22 to hit.
Oh.
And you take out some more dice here.
Oh.
Are gonna take 3 points of piercing damage as the dagger just grazes off of you, but still manages to find some purchase. And then this clown says, "What's my name, kids? Jellicoe Bounce." And he seems to just like hunker down and like basically he bounces. He like bounces off his butt and bounces through the air and lands right next to you, Fluke.
God. This
And
clown is
that's-
gross.
His turn. Fluke. No more pie. You've been hit in the face with a bowling pin, and you've got a fairly sizable gash from a dagger that's been thrown at you. And Jellicoe Bounce has just landed next to you, and he's got this crazy, horrible Stephen King clown face. What do you want to do?
I'm still gonna go for Danica.
All right. All right. Healers on the front lines here, just like in true Familiars fashion.
Jesus. Well, I'm gonna use my hero point to re-roll that 7 that I just rolled.
Hey!
All right, hero
Hey.
point. There we go. Go ahead.
Oh God. Do I have to use the second roll?
Yes.
I roll a 3 on the second roll.
Oh, don't worry. You probably won't go down in this fight.
Wait, what is that? 3 plus anything? Plus, it's a 4.
Yeah. Nothing. Does nothing. What were you trying to do?
I was trying to hit Danica with my sling.
Yeah. Yeah. It just. Yeah. It goes wild. I mean, you're flustered.
I'm furious. Is that 1 action point?
Yes.
On attack?
Yep.
I'm just gonna try again then.
Okay.
With the map, I guess. Right?
All right. Yep.
Oh my god. 12 minus 5, 7.
Nope.
Or right? Yeah.
Yep.
Goes wide
Third time's
again.
a charm.
What else do you want to do? You got one more action.
What else to do? Maybe I should heal myself.
And you don't know if any of these beings have opportunity attacks.
I'm going to cast shield on myself.
Nice move. All right. A shield of magical energy surrounds you as we move to Vega. What are you doing?
I turn and I look at, oh God, Annalise, what's your name?
Ambrose.
I look at Ambrose and I say, I thought you were better than this. And then I turn to the lion.
Yeah.
And I cast command.
Nice.
Okay, can you read the description for command, please?
Absolutely. It's 2 actions and somatic. Saving throw will, duration till the end of the target's next turn. You shout a command that's hard to ignore. You can command the target to approach you, run away, as if in the fleeing condition, release what it's holding, drop prone, or stand in place. Oh, I kind of thought I could, ask it to kill Danica, but that's okay.
No, but you can do a lot of things. Does it say anything else in its description?
It can't delay or take any reactions until it has obeyed your command. The effects depend on the target's will save.
Okay, all right.
All right, let's see. Oh, so it's a will saving throw.
It saves, unfortunately.
Well, does it?
It does.
Yes.
Wait, I have something, but I can't use it now. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Never mind.
No, that's okay. And I'm just seeing if that can be done. In D&D,
Yeah.
you need to have a certain level of intelligence, but I'm not seeing anything here that says that. So, good try, good thought, but it just rolled super high. I got a 17. It's got a +5 will save, so it's a 22.
That's too bad.
Yep. Anything else you want to do on your turn? You got
Nope.
one more action?
No, I don't, because I did a message.
Gotcha. Okay. Up next, it is the daring Danica's turn. She is going to use the command an animal action, which is 1 action. Oh no, first. She's going to take her whip and she is going to move. Oh no, is Fluke? Oh, she's going to move to the side here. She's going to take a 5-foot step and then attack Fluke. She's going to take out what you didn't see she was holding was the lion tamer's stool. All right. And she's just going to bash you or try to with the lion with a stool bash. That's what it's called.
A stool boom.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
And she's going to roll a 15.
She misses.
She misses.
Does that dispel the shield?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No.
I think a shield just lasts for 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah.
A cantrip.
She is then going to say, Leandris, get him! And she's going to use the command an animal action. And Leandris is going to have 2 actions on her turn. move up and attack Fluke. Leandris is coming at you with their jaws.
Even after I fucking healed that little shit?
So it seems like there was like a window of opportunity, but the whip, whatever she did with the whip, just like absolutely clicked Leandris back into its training. And Leandris rolled a 27 to hit. What's your AC right now?
19.
Okay. All right. So that's not a crit. All right. But we are going to. I was prepared. What am I
Wait,
doing?
is it 19? Let me look at shield real quick. I want to make sure I get that right before I.
Shield is +1 to AC.
It's just +1 to AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get? What's your AC?
It's 19.
Okay, it's 19. All right. Unfortunately, you still take 11 points of piercing damage as this lion just bites down on your arm. And that is the end of the turn. Up next,
And I'm down.
you and
You're down?
Yeah.
Luke is
You only have
down.
11 hit points?
Oh, I only had 11 left. I have 24 total, but
Oh my god. Alright.
Fluke is down.
Oh,
Victor Volcano is up. And Victor, is going to ignite his baton. So he takes out his baton and now he's got these two flaming batons. And he is going to move up to here. That's his turn. Top of round 2. Chuck
Come on, Chuck.
Larson. You've got Fluke down for the count. You've got flaming batons coming up from behind. What are we doing?
How I can't heal to revive Fluke.
Yeah, you
right?
can.
I can't-
Yes, you can. If you
Alright.
heal someone, they come up.
All right, great. Here's what I'm gonna do. Damn it. All right, I'm going to cast. If I like move to here, sorry, trying to think. Yes.
Yep.
Right here, like diagonal. Can I
Yeah.
touch Fluke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move right up to here to the square. I'm going to cast a one-action version of heal that just
Nice.
has a touch
Yep.
range.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's just a D8, yeah?
I believe that's just a D8. It's just a D8.
It's just a D8.
6. Bless you, my child.
All right. Luke,
right.
you come back to life.
With 6
Correct.
HP.
6 HP. That's right.
Yeah.
One more
so that-
action there, Rev.
Okay. And then that's going to be a strike at big old dum-dum bouncy pants right in front of me.
Yeah.
With old Linda. I give her a little flip in the air.
Nice.
Bring that down on an old Jellicle ball.
All right.
So that's going to be... Jeez Louise. 12.
12. Better luck next time there, Chuck.
Hate this guy so much.
I hate this guy so much.
Oh my god.
But Fluke is up, right?
Fluke is up with 6.
There, Fluke!
Yeah.
Did you still had magic weapon, didn't you? Or is that one round?
No, that's for a minute. But it's that gives me just 1 to my attack. That's not enough.
All right.
He was a bad roll.
Up next,
All right, next time.
Ambrose. Ambrose, you look behind you. Fluke is looking real hurt.
And you are still frightened.
that's right.
I don't like this, Joby. Fuck it. Okay. I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna say to Danica, this is getting out of hand now. I'm gonna take my other dagger and I'm gonna throw it at her.
Oh.
Yeah!
And that is going to be where we are going to leave it for this week.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much
All right.
for tuning in. Ambrose, maybe switching sides. Not digging taking down of the clown. Or at least the clown that we all like. Not the horrible evil clown that nobody likes.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Baileywiki, for these awesome assets. This was super easy to make and super fun to play on. And thank you, Monument Studios, for the music. And thank you, America and the world, for tuning in and watching us. Thank you to my friends for playing games with me. And as always, our intent is all for your delight. Until next week, peace out. Whew. Good work, everybody. Let's take a second. Let's just take a minute. Let's take 5 or 10, and then we'll come back and play some more. Cool? We're doing 10. Yeah, 10. Thank you. Hard 10.